Welcome back to my channel, Stella Rosevalla, where I talk about the latest Asian dramas, music, and shows. So today I am going to talk about H韦禮安's new album, Sounds of My Life. So I'm just going to talk about my top 3 tracks. Okay, before I begin, I want to make a disclaimer that I am not a professional in like music or anything like that. I am simply just stating my thoughts and what I feel about these 3 songs. So yeah, okay, let's go. So everyone, if you haven't heard, H韦禮安has come out with a new album. The new album is called Sounds of My Life. It has 17 tracks in total. Without the credit, it's actually 16 tracks. And it took him about 4 years to make this album. And why is it called Sounds of My Life? It's called Sounds of My Life. Whose life? H韦禮安life. Leon. Like I know him. H韦禮安life. Where he recorded his like parents' voice, grandparents' voices, noise, like sounds of inanimate objects, sounds of his cat. So yeah, and that was like sort of like how he introduced the album when he was promoting it. Well, I think he's still promoting it, but when he promoted it, that's how he like explained the album, and like it's recording like really important people in his life, and it's like, and also his fans' voices are also in it as well. When I heard about this album, to be honest, I have never really listened to H韦禮安song. I know who he is, I know his existence, I know he's an awesome singer-songwriter, has an amazing voice. I've listened to his songs through when I watch like different dramas and such, and so I have to say, like, he has an awesome voice. I have nothing against him. But for me to, this time, why I decided to listen and actually buy the album off Apple Music, I decided to do that is because when he was doing the collaborations with the other YouTubers in Taiwan, I saw like how he introduced the album, and it felt like it was really important to him and it felt very personal to him. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this like album a shot. I know it's like, who am I to give this album a shot? I'm nobody. But like I was like, okay, I'm gonna like decide and like really listen to it. And one of the songs that really got me is 不用告诉我. It's called, in English, called Don't Tell. And there was a part in the chorus, I'm gonna read it really quick. It's called, it's saying like 就让我一直走，一直错，一直走，只要你不开口，就不需要回头，就能一直拥有这样的你和我. So it's basically talking about how like you just let me be on this like path and like let me just in my heart I know it's wrong, but just like as long as you don't tell me like to stop and like don't like look back, like this is just gonna be this like path of just like this like you and me, this world. And like if you listen throughout the whole song and like what this song is talking about, and like the beginning of like the recording, his friend's voice in this song, him talking about like how this person told him something, and based on the sort of like snippet of the recording, seems like the person that he likes actually told him that like he or she, someone likes someone else, and so if you, based on this song actually, because in the interview he said like what happened to his friend, so that's why I know sort of like the story. But based on the whole thing, the song, as I was listening to it, I like cried. It was like, also the music video with like, and also the lyrics like talking about like going to the rain season and everything. Rain and like love and relationship, it always gets me, and I also cry about something along those lines. So when I saw that this lyrics was something about like, the vibe that I got was like, okay, someone has a crush on someone. This person that they have a crush on, like as long as they don't tell this person, like for example me, that like the person I have a crush on like someone else, then I can have this like imagination of like, okay, me crushing on you like forever and on and on. So that's what I got. And like I just cried, and because I related so much to it, in terms of like actually having crushes on a lot of different, like a lot of people, and like not ever acting on it. But I don't know, it just like really brought me back to that feeling. And yeah, and I understood that person's point of view, and like that really just got me in like a whole new different like level. And I was just like, his, and also Wei Lian's voice is like, I feel like there's some magical power. It's like it gets you into this world of that song, or like his thoughts. It can, you just dive like so deep, you just get into that world. The second song that I want to talk about, it's 记得回来, like remember to come back. And it basically talks about, like throughout the lyrics, it's talking about like, it's not like we're separating, like we're in like, we're just like, it's not like you're leaving me or like we're just like, you know, temporarily like separated, but it's not like we're like breaking up or anything like that, you know. And something along those lines, because like I feel like I'm translating it really wrong. But I also cried listening to this song because I have never, as I said earlier, I've never been in a relationship, but I've been like with friend-wise, like I make so many friends so far in my life, luckily and thankfully. And like there are a lot of times where my friends and I, we have to like separate, because like I know that it's not like the last time that we'll see each other, but it may be the last time we're seeing each other, and it'll be a goodbye forever. And it's like in your heart, you know that you're not, you know what I mean? It's like, you know that you're not like, you know, forever like going your part ways, but at the same time you also know, and it's sort of like, you know, remember and come back to me. And like, and it reminds me of sometimes like when we separate each other, and like, you know, you're pursuing your dreams, I'm pursuing my dreams, and we may not meet at the same place anymore, or maybe, you know, sometimes friendships, people come and go, sometimes just in general, that's just people. And like, you know, a friend of mine told me that she believes that certain people come into your life for a certain amount of time, and then like they leave when it's, you know, when they leave. And that really got me into that feeling of like, sometimes friendships, they don't die necessarily, but I feel like in some sense sometimes it does. So the third song is Toothbrush, 房客. 房客 is actually like a guest, like, yeah, so two different meanings. But he apparently on his demo, he actually titled in English Toothbrush, because that was like the start of this whole song. And he was talking about how like when he goes back to Taichung and like visits his parents, like he wouldn't have to use like a new toothbrush and like everything like that. And like things that are like this familiar place he's been like his whole life. Like he's lived in Taipei, and he come back and it's sort of like this familiar place, but then you became the guest. So I sort of understood what he was saying, and apparently like a lot of fans also understood, because based off his interviews, that's how I know. I really don't know the other fans, but I feel like through this song, a lot of people, you know, you go out to the world and you like, you know, pursue your dreams, you're working, and then from time to time you come back home, and then like sometimes you haven't been home for so long that like, you know, your toothbrush, like you probably have to use a new one, because maybe yours is like there, like it's been so long, and it's like, you know. And yeah, it's gonna get that feeling, and I totally understood it, because I've had a similar experience like that. And it's just really interesting. It's like you have been here your whole life, you've been living here, like this house where your parents live, your whole life, and then all of a sudden it's like familiar yet a little stranger, like 陌生 to you a little bit, because like you haven't been here for so long, and nothing really changed, but for some reason it's a little different for you. But you've gotten used to, like in his song, he talks about like how you're gotten used to like the place that you weren't unfamiliar, but actually became something like your new norm, and sort of like something that you're used to. So I feel like that was like it's like such a good song. And towards the end you can hear him saying like the recordings of his parents and him saying like goodbye to each other, and that really adds to the song and it really got me in a different way. So in whole, I love this album so much. I felt like, as he has like explained through interviews and everything, it's really personal for him, this album, and I'm really happy that I got to listen to it and like became a fan of his, because I know that like his previous albums, they're like sort of like this image that he had to sort of do along the way, and like he did like so many different types of genre. This whole album actually is not one genre, it's like a compilation of like different genres. So like it's like there's like English lyrics to it because I believe he was a English major, correct me if I'm wrong, I know he 外文系, but he graduated from Taida, which is one of the top universities in Taiwan. So for him, like he has like English lyrics in some of his songs, or like there's one song that's all whole English and like some of it like part Chinese but like majority English. And so for me it really connects more to me because I understood it a lot too. And I really love like the different styles that he has. He has like acoustic, R&B, and rock, and like the song like Cat's Republic, 猫咪共和国, 猫咪好可爱. Like I really like this, like it's like so cute, 猫咪. But sadly I don't have any pets, so I couldn't relate to it, but it was really cute and funny when I was listening to this whole album. Because I never listened to his previous albums, or like didn't really know much about him, so I didn't really have like a set like image or whatever of him, preconceived notions of him, not at all. But I'm just really happy that this album I got to know a bit more, and I feel like it's a lot him. I don't know, that's the vibe I got. It's more of him this time, and I'm just really happy that he put out an album, and collabing with YouTubers was really awesome. And through the YouTube collaborations I found him very like really funny and nice and personable, and I thought that was really awesome that he like was a really chill guy, seems like. I don't know who he is, but based on the videos I've seen he seems really cool and chill, and also just really funny, which I thought was really cool. If you haven't, go check out his album called Sounds of My Life. I believe you can listen to it on Spotify, you can listen to it on Amazon Unlimited, and also you can get it off on Apple Music, and also you can listen to it on his YouTube channel. He actually released some music videos for the songs, so you should go check that out. If you have a song that you like, what is your favorite song, what like lyrics got you, leave a comment below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also if you like videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what is your favorite song from the album. What did you think of this album? And yeah, okay, bye.